Hey guys, yep, guess who's back from the abyss after 2 weeks? Bamdude1989, or as how I am now called, Sci-Fi Action Fan 89. I know some of you are probably wondering why have I closed my original account. Well, the reason why I chose to, well, there were two reasons why as to why I want to close my original account. One, I really didn't like any of my old videos all that much. I just think that since the fact that I've been doing so many redos of them lately instead of me putting in original reviews, since the fact that I've forgotten some certain things in certain reviews I could have said, like my Advent Children review, I deleted that review just because I left out some of the stuff that I could have mentioned on that review, so I thought that ending was crap. And I really didn't like most of my old reviews to begin with, just because either A, I didn't have enough effort into them, B, I didn't mention a whole lot, I forgot to mention stuff about them, or C, they didn't leave an impression on me as of now. So, and also, I've been deleting so many of my old videos as of late just because of that reason. And I thought, gee, I really can't keep my channel going on well if I keep deleting some of my old videos and redo them all the time, and not putting in original reviews instead. And this is where my next reason comes in too. I sort of lost my passion of making YouTube videos at that point, because after I did my Bakano review, I sort of didn't feel like making videos anymore on YouTube. So I thought either A, I could take a short break on my own channel and come back if I ever want to feel like it, and two, close my account. So, but since the fact that I didn't like many of since the fact that most of my old videos on my original account were not all very good to me, except for some like the 20 anime questions I've done in my Batman and Robin review, which a lot of people think is probably the best review I've ever done. I know I will not bring that review back, and I'm sorry if you guys, I'm sorry to you guys that get a little sad by this, because I know some of you really love that review a lot. I mean, I did too, but I'm not going to bring that back just because it's not under the name of what I am now, which is Sci-Fi Action Fan 89. I said it was back in part of when I was Bamdude1989, but I'm not going to bring any of my old videos back. And speaking of my old videos, I may review some of the past animes and movies that I've reviewed on my old channel, but that will not be taken care of until much later. I can guarantee you that. And I thought to myself, you know what? Why not I close my account and instead, just because I want to start off with a little something fresh in terms of, because I didn't really like my old videos all that much, and since the fact that I'm doing so many redos a lot of times, I really can't keep my channel well very often. I really cannot. God, I'm trying to say what I want to say about my channel, but I just really can't get the words out enough. Let's just say I really can't keep my channel straight with all those redos and me deleting them all the time. So I want to do something. I want to come up with something I want to do something a little fresh if I ever make a new channel. So here I am as Sci-Fi Action Fan 89, and you're basically going to be seeing me doing the same stuff that I've done on my original video on my original account, but things are going to be a little different now. Well, aside from my new name, of course, I have a new rating system. Instead of using the whole 10 out of 10 business, because let me tell you something, guys. I really wasn't too impressed with my whole 10 out of 10 rating system. I've used that rating system ever since I would say around 2007 or so, when I was on GameSpot. When I done anime. Well, not really. I would say early 2008. I've used that rating system when I've done anime reviews and movie reviews on a blog on my GameSpot account in text versions, and I really wasn't too familiar with my new rating system. So I'm now going to use my I'm now going to use the standard 5 out of 5 rating system, because I think it may be a little bit better for me to use on my reviews from now on instead of the total 10 out of 10 thing. And also, the types of animes and movies are going to be different this time. I will be reviewing animes and movies that are in the science fiction and action genre, and I've done that for 2 reasons. One, I am a fan of both science fiction and action when it comes to animes, movies, or anything else, just because I really love those 2 genres a lot. And 2, this was kind of inspired by a former YouTuber named Action Fan 89, just because he used to make a lot of movie reviews that were in the action genre, and that showed movies like Van Damme, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Seagal, and all those big action stars. And I thought, hey, if he appears in the name Action Fan 89, he reviewed mostly action movies, I thought, why don't I do the same thing to me? Call myself Sci-Fi Action Fan 89, but instead of me reviewing action movies, I'll review science fiction and action movies and animes. And since those two are my favorite genres anyway, so what the hell? So yeah, so basically you're gonna be seeing the same stuff I'm gonna be doing. I mean, I will review something different every now and then that's not in the action, that's not in the science fiction and action genre. But for the most part, I'm reviewing those mostly animes and movies that are in these two genres because, as I mentioned like a few times already, I love those two genres so much. So yeah, so other than that, I really don't have a whole lot of stuff to say on my on this video. I mean, so just spread the word out to anyone that you know that used to subscribe to me on my old Bamdude1989 account, and tell them that I'm back in a new name. If you haven't done so already, I mean, I'm gonna remind a few people to know that I'm back in a new name after I make this video. And I'm now gonna focus on and after that I'm gonna focus on my first review for this channel. It's not really my actual first review, just in case if you guys are new to me. Because I've done reviews way back in 2006 when I've done tech reviews on GameSpot. But yeah, and no game review, and also I'm not gonna be making any more videos that are game review related, just because I mean, I know a lot of my subscribers on my old channel subscribe to me just because of my game reviews. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna do any more game reviews just because I'm not much of a gamer anymore. Even though despite the fact that I favorited a lot of things on this channel that relate to Final Fantasy VII, I mean, I'm still gonna favorite some things that are related to some certain video games, and maybe I'll review an anime or movie that is based on a video game. Let me rephrase everything I said. And I may review an anime or a movie that is based off on a game that I grew up playing as a kid, but for the most part, no game reviews, just because this channel is not really meant to be focused on games as much as it is on animes and movies. So yeah, I'm sorry if I've said some people that really want to see more game reviews from me, but you know what? No more game reviews from me from now on, just because I'm not going to say my reason why, because I already did. So yeah. Oh, and also I have a blogger account this time, and I'm also gonna under the same name. I'm also a Sci-Fi Action Fan on my own blogger's page on that account. So I'm gonna be doing the same reviews over there as what I'm gonna be reviewing over here. So yeah, I have two accounts to handle where I can post in my reviews. So I'm not gonna make a video right now because I want to take some time for some of my old subscribers to come back to me and maybe get some time off, maybe get a little bit of a break for closing my account and all, and then focus on my first review for this channel. So this is Sci-Fi Action Fan, over and out.